What's going on, Power fans? We are here. It is Conspiracy Kai. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, go ahead, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, share the content, turn that bell on because I'm giving y'all content every week. I'm only going to be dropping videos every week. However, come the spinoff June 7th, listen. I am dropping a video every week leading up to the spinoff and after the spinoff. I'm going to say this right now, and I'm going to say it crystal clear to you. Season 4 is going to be the most lit season. Mark my words. We are going to see bodies drop, packs moving, people getting arrested. All types of things are going to happen, right? This trailer was like literally a minute long, if that. And there was a lot to unpack. We got Michael Ailey joining us as a what is he, a drug enforcement officer, or he's like a drug task force officer? I don't know. I just know he the police, and that's that. And he's coming for all the drugs that are moving out there. So Tariq and Monet will have to see him at some point, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's actually a player in this due to his wife being shot actually in a transaction. So we are gonna get some answers here about who his character is. Now, I'm going to tell you this, right? Just based off watching the trailer, Tariq standing in truth, I don't know if that's real or if he's dreaming, but I'm going to say it's real. I'm going to say everything in this trailer that they gave us is legitimate. And I know people are hoping that that shadowy figure in the left-hand corner of the screen was Ghost. I'm going to let you know right now, I think it's one or two people. Simon Stern or RSJ. And I think RSJ has a past too, but we're going to get into that in another video. Tariq is going to acquire truth some type of way, whether he's either working with Simon Stern and their co-owners or RSJ, one of the two. And yes, I'm going from the back of the trailer all the way to the front, but I'm going to be freestyling in between, so keep up. Now, listen, in this trailer as well, we see Kane at an event, a function. We actually see this man in a suit for the first time. Well, other than seeing when he buried his dad. He's looking at somebody. He's shocked by who he sees. Don't know who it is. We'll see when we get there. Also, we see Tariq clipping someone. Now, this is pivotal for the show because they wouldn't show us this of him just clipping one of Noma's henchmen or someone that's not important. My prediction for who Tariq is clipping is one of the three people. Noma, Drew, or Effie. One of those three people he ends up taking out. I don't know who it's going to be, but I would love to see either one of those three in the skybox, the upper room, 6 feet deep, whatever you want to call it. They're going to meet Christ, okay? I would love for that to happen, especially Effie. If you've been a fan since the original Power series, you know she's been playing with him since the get-go, got him kicked out of Cho. She definitely effed him over this series, playing with his head, manipulating, and now she's sleeping with the enemy, his number one nemesis, Kane, who is also whipped. We're going to get into that later. Now, listen, also in this trailer, we see the Porsche pull up. 2-Bit's character, we've been waiting a long time to see him get into action. 2-Bit is real down to the nitty gritty. He's with the street code, the ethics, no snitching, don't tell, drop the bodies as necessary, move the packs, get the weight working in the street. He's ready to work. I would love to see him and Tariq align up and get together and finally make some shit shake in this season along with Brayden. Now, listen, we also saw in this trailer Monet screaming to the top of her lungs like she was hitting a high note because, as you know, she is the notorious singer Mary J. Blige. She was acting like she was in the booth when she was yelling. And this might be the realest acting I've ever seen from her throughout the spinoff besides a couple of few scenes. Normally, she's just real on, she's real gritty, raw, really no emotion involved. She's screaming, and this just lets me know that she lost Drew, Kane, or Diana. And I don't know which one of the three is going, but that let me know that one of them is gone. And if I had to predict, it's probably Drew, but then again, it could be Diana. I wouldn't say she would do this for Kane only because she know Kane is heavily involved in the street life and she knows that. So I don't think that would be a shocker to her. She would handle Kane's death, I think, a little more. She wants revenge. She wants to spin. This just let me know like these are one of her babies, one of the youngest ones. So I don't know, but just judging off that scene alone, she lost someone dear to her, and it got to be one of the kids because she already lost Zeke and she already lost Lorenzo. Let's continue on. We also see in this trailer that Tariq and Brayden, they was in a room with some folks. Now, I'm not going to weigh on this too heavy. They might be surrounded by people that they just hired. They could be around enemies. We don't know. We'll see when the time comes. We also see Davis McLean on the phone. He looks like he just heard some news or someone just walked in. Something happened. However, if I had to guess, somebody definitely showed up. I'm not going to say who I think it is. However, well, actually, I'll tell y'all. I think it's not Tariq because he's definitely shocked by who he sees. So got to be someone from his past. If I'm guessing, it's either Michael Ealy or it could be Monet. Who knows? But I know he's not a lawyer, and they're definitely talking about him crossing over and getting his hands a little dirty this season. So I'm curious to see because as we know, he is in the middle. I don't think he's going to be having alliance really towards Tariq or the Tejadas because he could be in a compromising situation where he does get his life put in jeopardy with either one of the two. Or he plays both sides and he ends up dying. Who knows? This could go a number of different ways. Now, we also do see in this trailer Tariq holding a gun and somebody pointing a gun back at Tariq. If I had to guess, that is a female. They are wearing a jacket. Their hands were small. And I'm going to guess that it's Effie. I'm going to guess Effie or Diana. Yeah, one of the two that he's pointing a gun at. I don't think it's Monet. I think it's either Effie or it's Diana. And if I had to guess, he's in the Tejada house just by the background. So I'm gonna say Diana. And I don't know how this is gonna go, but I want to say Tariq snuck into the house probably to get some information or to put somebody 6 feet deep. And he just so happened to run into somebody who was already one step ahead and see him coming because they do have security cameras. You gotta remember. So I don't know. This is going to be real interesting to see. I'm going to wrap this prediction up by just saying this, right? I know people want to see the return of the infamous ghost. You want to see Omari Hardwick back on the screen. We want to see him show up to prove that he's been working behind the scenes this whole time, puppeteering things in Tariq's will and what's going on. I mean, in his own will and what's going on. But listen, I don't know if we're going to get that. They are canceling the season. No surprise. Everyone knows that. And some people predicting that they need to do it because they need the money to pay Omari. You might be right about that. They could be canceling it because this is the end of the storyline. They're getting ready to release Origins. Raising Kanan is doing better than anticipated, especially now that they done brought Unique back from the dead. Spoiler alert. My bad. You're just going to see a lot. I don't know if Omari's coming back. If he does, if I had to guess, he's definitely probably going to narrate Origins along with Joseph Sikora. That's just my prediction. I don't know if that's really going to happen. Some people say they spotted him in Chicago, and, you know, they are filming season 3 of Force right now. So who knows? He could be, you know, reprising the role. Maybe he shows up at the end of the spinoff here. Somehow he goes to Chicago with Tommy, finds out he's down there. I don't know. It's just, it could go a lot of ways. I would love to see Omari return to the screen, but as we know, they wrote his character out because he wanted more money and they didn't want to pay him, even though he made the show what it is today. We all know that. But will he come back? Will he make an epic return? Will he show up as an hallucination? Will he show up as a real character and let Tariq know, like, you need me. You can't do this without me. Who knows? Mind you, we're just spitballing here, but we're going to see what happens. I want to see some things shake. I'm definitely looking forward to packs moving, bodies dropping, you know, snake shit going on. Everything under the sun is about to happen. And, man, we are going to get into it. Once again, I'm Conspiracy Kai. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.